everyone. People say sometimes, who am I compatible with? So I thought I would talk about that tonight. It really comes down to the elements. In other words, it's elemental, Dr. Watson. So what do I mean by that? I mean that if you come from the same element as someone else, there's going to be a basic energetic affinity. That means Aries fire with Leo fire with Sagittarius fire. But apart from that triangle, equilateral triangle, you could superimpose a second triangle. Yes, it looks like a Star of David. And that's what goes with, what's compatible with the three fire signs. And the answer is air. Oxygen feeds the flame. So for air, we would have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So those are the 6 signs that have a basic elemental affinity. It works the same way for earth with water. That's why if you go stand on the beach, you could feel the water being pulled towards the sand. There's such a tremendous magnetic attraction between earth and water. So the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, think of the equilateral triangle mating with a second triangle, which would be represented by the 3 water signs, and they are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But there's a lot more to it than just the sun sign. Each of us came in at a moment, I don't see it as an accident of birth, where Venus had a position, Mars had a position. We call that the birth chart, and there were 10 basic variables. Some astrologers even go further down the line with further delineations. But anyway, the real crux for romantic love, romantic attraction, comes down to Venus and Mars, the love stars. So Venus can be positioned anywhere from Aries to Pisces, that's 12. And Mars, her complement, can be similarly positioned anywhere from Aries to Pisces, 12. 12 times 12 is 144, and that's how many literal combinations exist between the pair. You could use the same strategy to compare sun and moon. Basically, those are your romantic pairings in astrology. Okay, so suppose a person is a Taurus, the sun, Taurus, earth, but the moon is in Aries, fire, and the Venus is in Cancer, water. There's no simple answer to say, who are you the most compatible with? Venus does represent who we're going to be attracted to, because it has a lot to do with our ideal of beauty. Who is attractive, Who makes us feel sensual or appeals to our senses? Mars is more like the planet of lust, where you want to lasso the person as soon as you see them. And it's more like dominant and aggressive and, winning the partner, so to speak. But Venus and Mars are the love stars, and they're complements of the sun and the moon, which are the father-mother principles, yin and yang. I like to see strong sun-moon bonds between charts if there's going to be marriage. Because if you're going to live with somebody, you better have a good sun-moon rhythm going on. Edgar Cayce, who used the adage, entity is meeting self, meaning that where we're born, the conflicts and challenges we immediately come into represent issues we didn't quite work out in previous incarnations. And according to Edgar Cayce, we choose our parents. This is a great thing for parents of teenagers. When they act up and you have to be the guardian and a little authoritative, you could say, next time don't choose me as a parent. It gives them an option. Because really, the soul comes in where the soul is going to need the growth. And oftentimes, the people we're born into the same family with are people we have previous life karma and, attractions and antipathies with. Edgar Cayce said, family life is the hotbed of karma. Because think about it, most of the time you can't get away from the people you live with, especially when you're 6 years old. So you have to learn how to deal with these people. It's boot camp. Very often it's boot camp. So the secrets of cosmic compatibility, Venus and Mars important, sun and moon important, but it always comes back down to it's elemental, Dr. Watson. Have a great night, and may the stars be with you.